What's going on, guys? One of the two fat guys in skivvies bringing another Summoners War video to you. And this one, we are truly hoping to be a much shorter video. What I think I'm probably going to do for these, when I do a Summoners War, is going to mix in some true beginner stuff. Because, as I said before, there's a ton of content creators out there that do an awesome job of Summoners War content for a pretty stable community of people. So that's not something that I particularly need to really jump into. I'm just a free-to-play kind of filthy casual player, if you will. I play every day, but I'm not insane, and I'm not going to be doing like high-level RTA or anything like that. So if that's what you're here for, like, I'm not for you. But for super hardcore beginners and people that are brand new to the game, I figure I might be able to help those guys. But I will, do some... When the appropriate battles come around, I will definitely fire up some guild wars, and so we're going to take a look at that today. So I've taken a look here. Munchie Meals and is who we're fighting, and there should be a +1, +2, and a +3 that we can hit here. So this guy is fully green too, so I'm going to be a good guildie and see what we can do with these. I think with a lot of these types of things, what I normally like to do is I like to try to cleave them really quick, because I might be on my lunch break at work or something, and I don't have a ton of time for doing this. So I think what I'll be doing here is with the first one, I'm just trying to move this so that it's out of the way. So the first team here, I'm going to bring in, let's see, we're going to do Julie, Vigor Julie, and Bastet. I really should make this. Bastet's relatively new for me, so I don't have this team comp saved. And for the bottom team, we're going to Lucian it. What I've been doing lately is adding Zyros, as I think you guys saw before I removed that team. And so we're going to do that at the bottom. And he'll probably take care of, the Lucian will probably take care of everything, but just in case it glances on the fire monster, Zyros should be able to take Shayna out. So we'll go ahead and fire that out. This one should be relatively straightforward, I would imagine. So yeah, they're not even that fast. Like my Bastet is reasonably fast. She's not like super fast or anything. Same thing with Vigor. And Julie's not particularly fast. But what's great is that since I don't need the speed buff, Julie's going to be able to go before any of these things go, right? So I'll just go ahead and get a little extra damage on the Rika, make sure the Rika dies. And then Julie goes and just kind of wipes everything out. So that was relatively straightforward, as I expected. This one, again, same thing. They're not very fast. My Light Harg, my Dova, is pretty fast. It's my fastest monster. And so I use him to Rabbit's agility onto Lucian. And Lucian amps. And that, again, as I expected, was going to just wipe everything out. So easy peasy. That's what I like to do. So I want to try to, when I do videos, not just do everything like that, because, you've seen it. It's not really anything too extraordinary. With Endo here, so there's another one that we can hit. So for the top team, that's definitely a Lucian team for sure. I think, I'll probably still keep the Zyros in there just for the attack power buff. Right? Sometimes if I think I need speed, if I think I need to challenge speed, I'll put Amir in there as a nice speed lead, but who can also be good against this because of the element advantage, but I think this will be fine. The bottom team, I want to do something a little different. This is a team that I like a lot, and I do recognize that it's not one that everybody's going to be able to run because not that many people have Zeratul, which is the Dark Chimera, but that I was lucky enough. That's my LD5. After 7 years, that's the one I got. So I like to play with him and have some fun. I run him with Beta and Bella, Second Awaken, and it usually works out pretty good. But for this, it's pretty nice. He's got the multi-hits to easily take care of Garrow. I mean, he's going to easily take care of everything, to be honest with you. And the Beta will provide some immunity to protect from Ciara, which is nice. So again, this first one, I'm expecting a pretty straightforward cleave. Same tactic as before. Amputation magic. And wipes out everything. So my illusion's pretty good. He's got some decent runes. So he does about, I want to say, 44,000 damage. So he does quite a bit. Let's see. So we'll go ahead. I like my Beta to be fast to get the immunity and the anti-crit up, which is really nice. Let's go ahead and get the defense break on Eladriel and just try to take him out because he does the revive, and which is awesome that Sierra tried to bomb. I mean, they've all got immunity, but Zeratul, once he gets a turn, is 100% just going to have immunity because of that skill that he has. So he basically just lives with immunity and attack buff, which is awesome. Let me just go ahead and do something like that. So here we can take out the Ciara. I do have him on Violent. If he gets a chance to Violent, he can really, really take things out. But you'll see here, I like this skill just for the attack bar. And then, again, he can constantly be doing that. And no problem hitting through Garrow's passive. So I like that team. It's a good team. It has, revive and heals and attack bar push and defense break and attack, power buff for the one monster who's going to deal all the damage. I like it. It's a fun team. Let's see. And the +3 we're going to go for. So this was green when we first went in here. The very first guy, the Pod Gobbler. So we'll go ahead and do this one because this is one that I think, I can try something different against to show you guys, especially for the bottom team, right? So this is what we're going to look at. For the top team, I do think... Now, there's a couple of ways we could go. For the top team, we could potentially just do this Lucian. We could also try the Julie comp. Depends on how fast they are. If they're fast, they might interrupt the Julie comp, but I'm pretty confident I would outspeed them here with this Lucian team, and then I'd have Zyros to help take out the Kamoon. So let's go ahead and just keep that team in there and go with that. And for the bottom team, this is a really fun team. I don't think I've got a team set up for them. I don't, because I don't use them all the time, but this is a really, really neat kind of example of a way to use this team. This will be something that you won't see all that often. I wonder if I have to go into storage to pull some of these guys out. I think I do. All right, let's go ahead and go into storage. Yeah, we're going to use Raccoony, and we're going to use Ermeda, the Wind Serpent. How often do you see that? So this is actually a pretty interesting combo, especially against teams like this. Ermeda is really good for this. We'll bring in Theomars, will be our extra one. I actually think I thought that was a Gianna, right? But it's a Praha. Okay. Still though, it should still work. So essentially, like, I don't want to. I thought it was a Gianna. I don't know why I thought it was a Gianna, and it was extra good because with this particular team, you don't need to have a lot of buffs, right? So essentially, Ermeda the Wind Serpent has a passive, a blessing passive that allows a reduction on fire monsters, damage from fire monsters. So it works out pretty well. So essentially, I've got it set up that the two things that are going to deal damage are going to target. Well, let's go ahead and get through our cleave here. See how we do. I expect the water monsters to die. Oh, look at that. And we almost took out Kamoon. And unfortunately, It wasn't enough damage, hopefully. Okay, there we go. So yes, you can see they're going for Ermeda, and Ermeda is really tanky, and Raccoon is essentially able to, heal as they hit Ermeda, Raccoon, and if they do any debuffs, Raccoon can take care of those as well. So I really like the team. It's a really good team. I think in this instance, Theomars will benefit from the speed buff. Raccoon did get a proc here. And let's see. Let's try to get rid of their healer. We got the lucky violet proc. Oh, almost took out Praha. I don't know if Praha's gonna get her heal off. Okay. But again, you can see essentially Ermeda's doing a great job of tanking. Really able to tank the damage. Hoping to get lucky here with the violet procs, just to be able. I want to take Praha out because of all the heals. So Ermeda does have attacks, has an AoE slow, and I have Ermeda on despair, so it has the chance to stun as well. There's the nice violet proc from Theomars. I brought Theomars again just because it can do some good damage. Doesn't matter what he's going against. Chance, actually, truthfully, probably not the best option against the unicorn, because the unicorn has very similar passive as like Ermeda does. Ooh, you could see right there with the defense break that was a little dicey, and with Perna getting the violent, the extra turn, but was able to get through it. So the question is, will I be able to survive? Yep, okay. Because as long as he could survive that hit, then he gets cleansed from the defense break from Raccoon. So it's a good combination. When you think about it, it was a team full of Nat 5s, and I took 2 Nat 3s and an Efreet, right, and Theomars to take care of this team. Now, it's not the quickest one, but again, it's different. It's not something you're going to see all the time. So I thought it would be fun. So again, that's just a quick little guild battle for my guild, Wheel of Fate, and we went up against Munchie Meals. So that was it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. I'll probably do some more of these, just to some, quick little fun guild battles to showcase some content. I want to try to show some things that, maybe aren't just the normal things that you see all the time. So thanks, guys, for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.